Welcome to Mountain View, California, home of the St. Francis Lancers in white, and they are playing St. Ignatius High School from San Francisco in blue. And we're starting with set number 1. And the referee is checking the lineup, see if they're all set. And it looks like everybody's ready. And the Lancers will start serving. Number 15, Erica Giovanardi. The pass was over the net, so number 6, Erin Curtis, tipped it down for a kill. That ball floated right past the end line, so point goes to St. Ignatius. Back to serve. I cannot see the number. Outside set. Picked up by St. Ignatius. And the opposite pummels it, but picked it up. Pass by St. Ignatius. Lefty, number 13, Madison Peach, just hammered that ball. Into the game comes number 17, Nunu Saulala, as your middle blocker for the Lancers. Back to serve number 8, Sammy Franco. And they try and tip it over. Quick one set, and she tips it down. Nunu Salala for a kill. Quick set in the middle. Back to serve again is Sammy Franco, Jr. for the Lancers. Nice pass. It's going to be a free ball over to the St. Ignatius team. And quick run in the middle, picked up by St. Francis. Outside. Nice pickup by that libero of St. Ignatius. And again, same play by Nunu. A little quick one set in the middle, and Nunu just turns it and kind of a half shot for a kill. Sammy Franco still serving. And that's an ace for Sammy Franco. That ball dropped. Big tough serve. Passed very nicely. Almost outside the antenna, but she was able to get it back in. Touch by the block. Outside set. And right down the line by number 6, Erin Curtis. And a timeout for St. Ignatius. We're going to take a slight break. Sammy Franco just served that ball. And outside set. And just gets right between the two blockers on the St. Ignatius side. Sammy Franco is back to serve again. She's on a roll. Score is 7 Lancers, 1 St. Ignatius. Nice pass. And she kind of whiffed it a little bit out. In comes the libero. And not so much. Libero's going nowhere. I'm not sure what that call was, but it was against St. Ignatius, so Sammy Franco gets the ball again. Not sure what that call was. Maybe it was a touch. That's out. All right, now the libero number 5, Whitney Wallace, comes in for Sammy Franco. And back to serve is the libero, Aaron Curtis just gets it past the blockers. The Lancers have a couple of substitutions. And back to serve is number 3, Fran Haft. Little overpass, but big block by number 12, Natalie Lau. Ready for that, and blocks it right back to the Lancer side. Back to serve number 15, Logan Stern. Nice deep serve. Outside set, little tip. Picked up by St. Ignatius, tip back. Opposite just does a little roll shot for a kill. Aaron Curtis is back to serve for the Lancers. And number 12, Natalie Lau, just missed that, so Aaron Curtis is back to serve. Nice pass by the libero. Big swing, big block. Free ball to the Lancer side. Tipped and blocked. And hit in the net. Didn't go over. So point for St. Ignatius. Claire Untelen is up to serve for St. Ignatius. Claire's a senior. Outside set. Big block by St. Francis. Outside, oh, back row. And it touched, and it just dropped in. Back to serves number 5, Whitney Wallace, the libero for the Lancers. The score is 12 Lancers, 4 St. Ignatius. Nice pass by the libero. Nice swing, but Lancers were there. Big pancake on St. Ignatius side, big block on Lancer side. Good rally all together. Going back to the oppo, got blocked outside, big swing, puts it away, number 11, Lauren Scheffler. And Whitney Wallace is serving once again for the Lancers. Nice pass right to the tip by the middle, Soraya Newman. Nice shot. Now back to serve, number 4, Nora Mannion for St. Ignatius. Outside set. It was out and no touch, so point St. Ignatius. Nora serving again. Short serve. Oh, little dump by the setter, but St. Ignatius was ready. back to the oppo, swings hard, and it dribbles down St. Ignatius blockers. So point Lancers. Ella Norris, number 16, senior for the Lancers, is back to serve. Ace. Ace served. That ball dropped. So St. Ignatius is going to give Ella a little different look by substituting. Nice pass, back row. Big swing, nice pickup by the libero for Lancers. Little tip. Oh, St. Ignatius tried to set it over to that corner, but it went out, so Lancer point. 16-6 is the score. Lancers are up. Ella Norris back to serve. Outside set, big swing, nice up by the back row. Middle. This time, that was Sammy Franco, went to the right. Good shot. And now it is timeout by St. Ignatius. And we're going to have a small break. All right, we're back in play with Ella Norris for the Lancers back to serve. The score is 17-6. Lancers are up in the first set. Setting to the oppo, goes down the line. Libero was there. That oppo, number 13, Madison Peach just annihilated that, went right past the block. Ella's back to serve. Nice set by St. Ignatius. Back row hit. Out. Ball is out. So point St. Ignatius. Back to serve. Natalie Lau, number 12. Little floater just drops right in. Ace for Natalie Lau. This time St. Francis ready for it. Tip, blocked by St. Ignatius. Outside, touch. Outside for St. Ignatius, touch, nice up. Drops it in, going to the middle. Block, but picked up. Outside's tipped right into the middle. Perfect shot. Back to serve, Erica Giovanardi. Deep serve. Ball hits the ground. They're outside. Number 2, Sky Smolinski, puts it down. Point St. Ignatius. Sky's back to serve. Nice pass by the back row. Back to number 13, Madison Peach. Has got a rocket of an arm. Goes right inside that block and right down. Sammy Franco back to serve for the Lancers. Big swing, picked up. Little touch, nice back row by St. Ignatius. Broken play. Big block. Back to the outside, and outside puts it down. That was Claire Undelin. Back to serve, the libero, Rihanna Yadao. Right into the middle, big block. So Rihanna gets to serve again. Score is 20-11. Lancers are still up. That ball was out. The St. Francis coaching staff tonight, acting head coach is Lake Merchant, and the assistant coaches are Lynn McHenry and Eric Pauley. And on the other side, the St. Ignatius team. I'm watching the play. Big hit, big swing on the St. Ignatius side. The head coach is Jennifer Curtin, and the assistant coach is Nick David. The score is Lancers 21, Guests 12. Back to serve, number 15, Logan Stern for St. Ignatius. Ball went deep. Point Lancers. Now we have back to serve Aaron Curtis, who is a sophomore for the Lancers. It's got to be down ball. Outside, big swing over the block. Lauren Scheffler. Aaron is still serving. Ace right down the line. And it is set point. Outside set, over the block. Big swing by opposite Taylor Williams, St. Francis for the set. So Lancers lead 1-0. Now we'll have a little break between the sets. Welcome back to the Lancers versus the Wildcats. St. Francis versus St. Ignatius in Mountain View, California. The first set was taken by the Lancers. And now we're going to start the second set. And the St. Ignatius should have the serve because the Lancers had it last time, but we'll see if everybody remembers that. Yep. All right, back to serve is number 12, Natalie Lau. That ball dropped, point, St. Ignatius. This time the libero gets it, and number 6, Aaron Curtis, pummels it through the block of St. Ignatius. Back to serve, Sammy Franco, the middle blocker junior for the Lancers. Big swing, and nobody tipped off the block, and then it just dropped on the Lancers side. So point St. Ignatius. They're up 2-1. Back to serve, Sky Smolinski, the outside hitter junior for St. Ignatius. Oh, nice save by the setter. Wow, for the Lancers. It was a very nice save by Ella Norris, so that ball didn't go over the net. Back to serve is Fran Hoft, who's a junior. A little bit of a broken play. It's going to go outside. Big swing. Outside for St. Ignatius, and couldn't quite pick it up. Erica Giovanardi. So point to the Wildcats. Back to serve is their libero. Outside set for the Lancers. Right over the block, into the corner for a point. The score is tied 3-3. Back to serve number 6, Aaron Curtis. It's going to be broken play, free ball. Lancers are going to set it up to the middle. Big block. Big block. Number 18, Soraya Newman, said, "Not in my house." Back to serve is Logan Stern for St. Ignatius. She is a sophomore. Serves deep, broken play. It's got a free ball over, and they're running a middle. Quick, and point to St. Ignatius. So the score is now 5-3. St. Ignatius is up. Another broken play, got a free ball it over, goes deep, goes right back to the middle, picked up by the Oppo. Outside set, right down the line, picked up. Now it's free ball. The middle back to the middle blocker, and St. Ignatius outside for St. Francis. Big rally going on here. Outside, going, oh, tried to dump it over. And there goes middle blocker. 17, Nunu Salala. Just tipped it right back over. So point Lancers. Serving now is Whitney Wallace, sophomore, libero. Outside set. Ball went out, so point St. Ignatius. Claire Undelin is back to serve for the Wildcats. It's a good set. Went out though for the Lancers, so point Wildcats. 7-4. Wildcats are up. Outside set. Went off the block of the Wildcats, so point Lancers. Back to serve, Ella Norris, number 16. Nice pass by St. Ignatius, and just a little tip. It's kind of a broken play, but they managed to get it over and in the right spot. Number 18, Soraya Newman, had just that little tip. Back to serve. It's number 4, Nora Mannion. Back set. Nice up in the back row. outside for the Lancers, and the ball goes deep. Point, Wildcats. Nora Mannion back to serve. She's a junior. Outside, big hammer by Madison Peach of the Lancers. Score is 6 Lancers, 9 Wildcats. Back to serve is Erica Giovanardi. Miss hit, but it dropped in by number 14, Angelina Hemingway. Now serving number 12, Natalie Lau. Drops in the middle, picked up. Oppo has it, too short. Didn't go over the net by Madison Peach. Point, Wildcats. Natalie Lau back to serve again. Score is 11-6. Wildcats are up. Outside set by the Lancers, and big pummel by number 6, Erin Curtis. She puts it away for the Lancers, which leads us to Sammy Franco back to serve. Deep serve, outside set, picked up by Sammy, and swung away. Big block, little tip in the middle. St. Ignatius has picked it up. Now it's going broken play. See if the Lancers can run it. Down the middle, but it's picked up. Scrappy play by St. Ignatius. Oppo has it. Pounds it, but picked up by the defense. And nice try by the Lancers, but the ball goes out. So point, Wildcats. Back to serve number 2 is Sky Smolinski. Middle, blocked. Oppo pounds it. Number 13, Madison Peach. She gets it right down that line. Fran Hoff back to serve for the Lancers. Outside. Libero has it, outside set, big swing. Pancake up, still in play. Back row. Number 2, Sky could not quite get it over, so point Lancers. Fran Hoff still serving. Middle set, nice pickup by, nice pickup. Good play by the Lancers. Tip, picked up again. Broken play, tipping everywhere in this rally. Just dribbles it by number 8, Claire Unlin. Ricochets off the block and drops in. Looks like the entire St. Francis group of boys are in the corner supporting their team. Back to serve. It's number 10, Rihanna Yadao. Outside set, touch off the block. Outside set, picked up. Outside tip. Gonna run the middle, yep. But picked up by the libero and just shot. And that ball drops in. Shot to the back line. Point, Lancers. And the ball is being served by Erin Curtis. Nice up by St. Ignatius. Goes to the oppo, loops it over, goes outside, tip, big block, still play. Ball went out, point Lancers. Back to serve, number 6, Aaron Curtis. Lancers are inching up, scores 11 Lancers, 13 St. Ignatius. Nice set, right into the corner. She loops it over everybody, point Wildcats. Now into serve, number 15 is Logan Stern. Perfect pass. She called the lift. Did the down ref call the left? They're going to discuss it. The up ref is saying who touched it, and they're going to do a replay. Who touched the net? That was the issue. So replay, no point on either side. Back to serve is Logan Stern. It's going to be a broken play. Lancers not quite ready to get that ball over the net. Free timeout called by Lake Merchant, the coach for the St. Francis Lancers, and we're going to have a little break. And the crowd is getting very loud. They're hitting the side of the gym. And now the teams go back on the court after the timeout by the Lancers. Back to serve is Logan Stern, sophomore for St. Ignatius. Ball drops right to the libero. Big block by number 8, Claire Undelin. Taylor Williams was a little bit off on one foot, wasn't able to punch that through. Wildcats serving. Nice. Setter tried to dump it, didn't work. In the net. Wildcats in the net, so point Lancers. Lancers have 12, Wildcats have 16. Second set. Oppo is swinging away. Outside set, very tight, which is why the big block. So big block by the Wildcats. Point 17 for the Wildcats. Lancers have 12. Serving Claire Unelin. And the captain is questioning what happened there. Perhaps they thought it was a net. Wildcats serving. Well, it was enough to help cause a serve in the net. Point Lancers. Ella Norris serving. Outside set, big block by Sammy Franco. All Sammy Franco on that block. 14-17, Lancers are inching up. Nope. In the net, point St. Ignatius. Looked like she dropped her shoulder a little bit. Nora Mannion is back to serve. Outside, right over the block. That would be Madison Peach. She was way over that block. Erica Giovanardi is back to serve. Or not. There goes the ball on the court. No one's looking that way. Took too long to serve. So point to the Wildcats. St. Francis coach is saying she didn't drop it, or wasn't really serving because she didn't have the ball, but he did not win that argument. And then it's ace for the Wildcats. Scores 20-15. St. Francis coach Lake is calling a timeout. And we've got a moment while they have the timeout. And we are back to the Lancers versus the Wildcats. Wildcats are serving, and the score is 20-15. Oppo is hitting, picked up by the back row. Let's see if they run a one in the middle. Nope, outside, swing high. St. Ignatius tipping, picked up. Oppo is swinging. Big rally going on. Back row, picked up. Oppo's got a hit. Nope, she was off balance. So point goes to the Wildcats. Natalie Lau serving again. Ball dropped in the middle. Free ball. And out to the pin. Number 2, Sky Smolinski puts it away. Score is 22-15. Ball is going outside. And outside for St. Ignatius, and back, a broken play. Free ball over by the Lancers. Outside again. And number 2, Sky Smolinski, puts it away for another kill. And it's 23-15. Outside, big block by the Wildcats. Set point, 24-15. Oppo is going to swing hard, and that was put down, so that's point for the Lancers. They're still alive. 16-24. Sammy Franco serving. Middle? No, I don't think it went. No, it did not. 4 hits. 4 hits, point St. Francis. 17-24. Back row tip. Oppo missed it. Darn. End of the set, 25-17. Goes to St. Ignatius, so we are now tied 1 set to 1 set, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Mountain View, California. The St. Francis Lancers versus the St. Ignatius Wildcats. Both have 1 set each. And the West Catholic volleyball standings, Archbishop Mitty is 5-1, St. Ignatius is 4-2, Valley Christian is 3-2, St. Francis is 3-2, Sacred Heart Cathedral is 2-5, Archbishop Riordan is 0-1, and Presentation is 0-4. St. Francis is 13-9 overall. Looks like St. Francis is going to start serving this set, and it's Erica Giovanardi. We'll start the serve for the 3rd set. Broken play, swings from the back row, middle swings, outside, free ball over to St. Ignatius. Middle tip, right in the middle. Big hole. Point for the Wildcats. Back to serve is Sky Smolinski. Oppo wipes the hands of the block, so the ball goes out. Point Lancers. Back to serve is Sammy Franco for the Lancers. It's nice play on the side of the Wildcats. Good pass. A little quick set in the middle. Point Wildcats. Back to serve Rihanna Yadao, the libero. And ball goes over the net. Out to the outside, blocked, picked up. Outside again, tip, pancake, picked up. Ball goes over. Play continues. Opposite, down. Great play by the Lancers. Great broken play to have Madison Peach finish it off. Now number 3, Fran Hoft, is back to serve for the Lancers. Outside, she swung over the block and it went out, so point Lancers. Outside to the pin. I don't believe she meant to hit it that way. It was a little off, but it worked. It dropped right in. Point Wildcats. Now serving Logan Stern, the sophomore from St. Ignatius. Scores tied 3-3. Outside set, it's tight, but she swings away. Taylor Williams just pounds it, gets right past that block. Which leads us to Erin Curtis to serve for the Lancers. Big serve, outside, right to the oppo. Very difficult to swing from that behind. But Taylor Williams, 2 kills in a row. Erin Kurtz, back to serve again. Right into the net, point Wildcats. Claire Undelin, the senior from the Wildcats, is back to serve. Picked up, pancake. Pancake by Aaron Curtis. And more tipping. Ball's going. Big block. Still the ball's going. Broken play. Where's it going to go? Outside. Shoots it too high. Point, Wildcats. Claire Unnelin still serving. Scores 5-5. Deep serve. Outside. Big swing, but too hard, went out. Score is Lancers 5, St. Ignatius 6. Nice pass by the libero. The opposite swings away. Now their opposite gets blocked. Big block by Nunu Saulala. Lancers Whitney Wallace, the libero, is now serving. It's a nice pass by their libero. Big pound, sets it up for Natalie Lau to put it right down. The pin on the oppo. Back to serve, Nora Mannion for the Wildcats. They are up by 1. Back row, swing by Aaron Curtis, goes right off the block, so point Lancers. Ella Norris serving for the Lancers. Ball is over and kaboom, right to Sammy Franco, who puts it right down. Happy birthday, Sammy. Okay, still serving Ella. Lancers are up by 1. Ball drops, beautiful serve, just skim that net. Ace serve. Lancers are 9 and Wildcats are 7. Looks like we're gonna have a substitution to give the server a different look by bringing in Audrey Young for the Wildcats. See if Ella Norris goes back to her. Yep. It's a great pass though, which led to Angelina Hemingway to put it away. Point Wildcats. Natalie Lau back to serve. Short, perfect pass outside, tips it right off the outside. Madison Peach just tips it right out. Right off the fingers of the Wildcat. Now we have Erica Giovanardi back to serve. Little short right in the middle. Outside, right inside the block goes Emma Burns for point. Wildcats. Wildcats are 9, Lancers are 10. Back to serve, Sky Smolinski. Goes deep. Outside set, quick set. Swings away, Aaron Curtis. Right off the block. Block wasn't quite there. Back to serve is Sammy Franco. Nice ace serve. Dribbled right over the net. That's another happy birthday for Sammy Franco. Nice serve. Outside set, picked up, and outside set for Lancers. Tried to shoot it in that corner, picked up by the blue St. Ignatius crew. And we go to the oppo for the Lancers. And it's still in play. Wildcats have a sharp angle and put it down. So now the score is 10 Wildcats, 12 Lancers. And back to serve is Rihanna Yadao, the libero for the Wildcats. Middle set, turn and hit. Nice swing by Nunu Salala. And then also the Wildcats were in the net. So if it didn't go down, it would have been point anyway. All right, Fran Hoff, junior for the Lancers, back to serve. Nice set, nice bump set. Setter shoots it to the back corner, but picked up by the Wildcats. Outside set, tooled them. She just tooled off their hands. Erin Curtis off the outside of the hands, went out, point Lancers. Fran Hoff back to serve. Ball drops, back row swing, ball goes out. Little miscommunication back there. Looks like there's going to be a timeout for the Wildcats. The score is 15 Lancers, 10 Wildcats. We will be right back. And we are back to the tight match between the Lancers and the Wildcats. And serving is Fran Hoft for the Lancers. Broken play, they've got to free ball it over to the Lancers, who are ready, and they're going to run a middle. Big block, though. Big block. Number 8, Claire Underland says not happening here. So point Wildcats. Service by St. Ignatius. Little tip by the Lancers. Back row swing. Big block. Block by Nunu Salala. Point Lancers. Back to serve Erin Curtis. Big tip, dropped in, point Wildcats. Claire Underland is serving for the Wildcats. Oppo swings too high, ball flies out, point Wildcats. Nice up, outside, kaboom! Goes Erin Curtis. Beautiful set. Just a quick set to the outside. Now back to serve Whitney Wallace, the libero for the Lancers. Score is 17-13. Lancers are up. Ball went wide, point Wildcats. Substitution for the Wildcats. Serving is Nora Mannion. Deep serve, tough to get. Oh, It's bobbled. Free ball over to the Wildcats. Oppo hits right in the middle. Oh, still in play. He's got to tip it right in the middle of the court. Taylor Williams just does a little roll shot right in the middle. Point, Lancers. It's a very close match. Ellen Norris is serving. The Oppo's going to swing away, and the ball drops. This was a little dribble over the net. Point, Wildcats. Natalie Lau back to serve. Ball in the net, point Lancers. Waiting for no timeout yet for the Wildcats. Score is 19 Lancers, 15 Wildcats. And serving is Erica Giovanardi. Big swing by the middle, number 14, Angelina Hemingway for the Wildcats. Point, Wildcats. Sky Smolinski is serving for the Wildcats. Out. Ball went out. Point Lancers. The score is now 20-16. And back to serve is Sammy Franco. Little touch, little tip, swing away. Big gun there, the outside. Madison Peach just gunned it, and then Wildcats picked it up, but then they couldn't get it back over the net, so Sammy Franco is serving again. 21-16. Setting outside, broken play, picked up. Nope, ball down. Ball to the Wildcats. Rihanna Yadao. The Oppo swings away, picked up nicely by St. Ignatius. Everybody's swinging away, everybody's picking it up. It's a good rally, middle, tip. Picked up by the libero for St. Ignatius. Gonna run the outside. Down the line by Aaron Curtis. Point, Lancers. Timeout by the Wildcats. The score is 22 Lancers, Wildcats 17, and we'll be right back. Back to serve is number 3, Fran Hoft. Outside set, picked up down the line. Big swing, picked up by the libero. Big block, still going. Rally is going. Outside, big block. Outside again, too far out. And the ball was set too far out. Too far out for Claire Undeland to pick up. So the score is now 23 Lancers, 17 Wildcats. Good turn. Nice hustle, but the ball goes down. Point, Wildcats. Back to serve, Logan Stern. Nice save by the setter. Big block, big block. That was Nunu Salala and Taylor Williams. Back to serve is Aaron Curtis. Set point. And the ball goes wide, so the match continues. Timeout called by the Lancers. And the score is 24 Lancers, 19 Wildcats, and we'll be right back. All right, back to serve. Audrey Young for the Wildcats. They're going to run the oppo. Outside, big block to end the set by Nunu Salala. Set number 3 won by the Lancers, 25-19, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the St. Francis Gym in Mountain View, California. The Lancers are up 2-1 versus the St. Ignatius Wildcats. It's been a tight match so far, and it's been a lot of rallies, and it's been very exciting. All right, so it looks like the Wildcats have first serve. Short serve right to the middle, setting to the outside. And there seems to be miscommunication on the Wildcat side. So point, Lancers. Back to serve, Sammy Franco. Nice serve, that ball just dropped. Nice up by St. Ignatius. Let's see if they run the middle. Nope, oppo. Right down the line, big pickup by the libero for St. Ignatius. Go to the deep corner, nope. Emma Burns tried to shoot it in the corner, and it went out, so point Lancers and back to Sammy Franco. And miss serve, so point to the Wildcats. Serving is Sky Smolinski. And the middle, and she turns. Nunu Salala turns to the left, punches it through. And Fran Hoft is getting ready to serve. Back row swing, and front row swing, and goes off the hands of Fran Hoft. Point Wildcats. Now back to the libero, Rihanna Yadao, to serve. Nice try, quick set, quick three. Didn't quite pull it off. So point Wildcats, score is 3-3. Swinging away, nice swing down the line by Aaron Curtis. She'll be back to serve. Middle set, tipped. Back to the oppo. Right between the block goes Taylor Williams. Straight down. Back to serve again is Aaron. Tip. And nobody is there on the Lancer side, so point Wildcats. Wildcats are serving. Oppo just does a little tip. The opposite oppo swings hard and it goes out. Now Whitney Wallace, sophomore from St. Francis, is serving. Tip. And it drops. Wildcats point. Back to serve is Audrey Yoon, senior for the Wildcats. Nice outside set, big swing, but it goes out. Point. Wildcats. Score is tied 6-6. Audrey is serving again. Ball's going outside again, and outside it goes. Kind of a bit of a miss. Point, Wildcats. Big serve. Ace. Score is 8-6, Wildcats. Audrey's on a run. To the outside. Now it goes to the outside. Nice pickup by the libero. Big swing. Nice pickup. Oh, can't. Kind of, it just too slippery for the setter for the Wildcats. Point, Lancers. Just slipped through her fingers. All right, Ella Norris is ready to serve. Nice up. Lauren Scheffler was up for that overpass and placed it perfectly for the Lancers. Score is tied 8-8. Outside to the pin. Outside to the other pin. And outside the court. 11, Lauren Scheffler. Having a little trouble on that outside. Not quite snapping, so it's going deep. Now serving for the Wildcats is Nora Mannion. That went deep. It's a serving duel. Score is 9-9. And then now up is Erica Giovanardi, the junior for the Lancers. Oppo swings, going to the outside. There's the gun. The gun of Aaron Curtis swings away. and it hits the basketball hoop, so it was difficult to get for the Wildcats. Ball's over, and Aaron Curtis puts it right back down. Overpass. Erica Giovanardi still serving. Short, goes to the middle, tips in the middle, picks it up, and goes deep. It's going to go to the Oppo, and the Oppo pounds it. That was Natalie Lau. Only one block up, but she just pounded that ball. She is now back to serve. Ace for Natalie Lau. Score is tied 11-11. Oppo gets it, little goes off the hands, middle. It's a bouncing ball. It keeps going. And number 6, Erin Curtis, puts it away after a wild rally. Sammy Franco back to serve. Middle goes, big block by the Lancers, still in play. Oh, just a tip over. And the ball still rally outside. And put away by Erin Curtis. Is there going to be a timeout coming soon? Nope, we are still going with Sammy Franco serving. Going to the Oppo. Right to Erica, who couldn't handle it, so point Wildcats. Back to serve, Sky Smolinski. Lancers are 13, Wildcats are 12, and that ball went deep. Point Lancers. I believe she tried to hit that corner and just missed it. And back to serve is Fran Hoft. Middle, picked up. Bad set. Everybody wanted that ball, so the set went awry. Somebody didn't call it. Everybody ran into each other. Point Wildcats. Libero Rihanna Yadao is now serving for the Wildcats. Big block for the quick set by Emma Burns for the Wildcats. Point. Now it's tied again, 14-14. See where the ball goes outside. Big rocket back to the Lancers. And again, big block by Emma Burns. And the Oppo, big block all the way around. That was Soraya Newman for the Wildcats. So it was a block fest over by the Wildcats. Now they are up by 1. Ball is going to be set outside. And that's set outside to the pin. And just went off the block and dropped to the floor. And now timeout by acting head coach Lake Merchant for the Lancers. The score is 16 Wildcats, Lancers 14. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the third set in the match between the Lancers and the Wildcats. And the ball was served by the Wildcats and landed on the back line for an ace. That was Rihanna Yadao. And now she's just going to loop it in. And it's going to the outside for the big hammer, picked up by Rihanna Yadao. And the outside, Claire Undelin puts it away. Wildcats are up 18-14. And Rihanna Yadao is still serving. Bad pass, bad set. Ball goes over and out, point Lancers. Erin Curtis here to serve. Ball is tight. Middle tips it, and it goes in. Nunu Salala. Nice one-handed set by the setter, and now Erin Curtis is still serving. Ace serve, ball went awry, and Erin Curtis is getting them back in the game. Lancers have 17, Wildcats have 18. Outside pin, set outside by the Lancers, picked up, nice set from the back row. And Taylor Williams puts it away by basically tooling the block where it fell into the middle of the court. And now it's a timeout by the Wildcats, and the score is 18-18. And we will be right back. Welcome back to the fourth set in the Lancers gym. And the Lancers are serving after a timeout by the Wildcats. Broken play, it's got to be a free ball over. The set goes outside to the, and it looks like it was out, so point Wildcats. Tried to go, Lauren Scheffler tried to go right down that line, but it was a little bit out. Now serving Claire Untalin. Nice tool by Taylor Williams, just tooled it off that block. And back to serve is Whitney Wallace. Score is 19-19 in the fourth set. And down the ball goes. Natalie Lau puts it down. And back to serve is Audrey Young for the Wildcats. And they are up 20-19. Set to the middle. Big hammer by Sammy Franco. Now back to serve, Ella Norris. Cross-court swing by Sky Smolinski. to serve, Nora Mannion. And middle swing again by Sammy Franco. Erica Giovanardi is serving. See if that ball goes over. Nope, she's going to be over. Erin Curtis, you cannot reach across the net to block if the setter is trying to set the ball on the opposing side. So she got called for that, so point for the Wildcats. Middle set, and Sammy Franco tools it off the blocker. Swing. It's gotta go up because it was a short set. Outside, big block, back to the outside. Now short, that was a very short set. Nope, too many hits on one side. Set was too short, couldn't get it over. Point, Wildcats. Wildcats are up by 1, 23-22. Bad pass, picked up, still going. Ball drops, set point for the Wildcats, and we have a timeout by the Lancers. Score is 24 Wildcats, 22 Lancers, and we will be right back. We are back to set point for the Wildcats, 24-22. And the set goes to the oppo for the Lancers. And Madison Peach puts it down, so now the score is 23 Lancers, 24 Wildcats. And back to serve will be Fran Hoft. Very close set, very close match. Set to the middle, picked up. Oh, and the ball goes down. We're going to the fifth set. So the score was 25 Wildcats, 23 Lancers. We will be right back for the fifth set. We are back for the fifth set of the Lancers versus the Wildcats. It's been a little crazy, a lot of rallies, a lot of great plays, and it looks like the Wildcats got the serve, and so serving for them is Natalie Lau. And we are ready to start the fifth set. Ball was short, back to the oppo, picked up by the other side, right down the line. Nice by Sky Smolinski. Right down the line. And Natalie Lau will continue to serve. And it goes outside. And she tooled the block. So point by Erin Curtis for the Lancers. And back we go with Sammy Franco. Big strong serve. Ball the outside and big block. Big block by number 14, Angelina Hemingway. Point goes to the Wildcats. Outside set. Picked up. Little tip in the middle. Still outside, and big block by the Wildcats, and another block. It's a blocking fest, and they couldn't pick it up out of the net. So point Wildcats. So it's 3-1 Wildcats. Short serve, picked up, goes to the outside, pin. Back row picks it up, outside pin for the other side. More pin, tipping this time. And goes into the net. Emma Burns couldn't quite get it up and over. Now back to serve for the Lancers, Fran Hoft. Down by 1. Served right to the libero, back row swing. Tip, up and over and out it goes. So the score is 3-3. Fran Hoft continues to serve. Hits the libero again, middle swing, and oh, big roof by Nunu Salala. Solo roof block. Fran Hoft goes again. And goes off the hands of Claire Undeland. Score is 5-3 Lancers. Outside swing. Claire Undeland just drops it in. Score is 5-4 Lancers. And Rihanna Yadao is serving. Big swing by the Oppo. Now it's outside, up and over, and it drops right in. Point Wildcats. Score is tied 5-5. Shoot set to the outside and pummeled by Taylor Williams right off the hands of the Wildcats. Back to serve, Aaron Curtis for the Lancers. Lancers 6, Wildcats 5. Outside pin, just off the hands of Nunu Salala, drops to the ground, 6-6. To the pin, picked up, big rally, down, picked it up by the libero, big swing, big swing. Aaron Curtis swings away. No, that was not Aaron Curtis. Broken play. He's got to dribble a bit. Outside. just, pickup. Nice pickup. Nice defense by the Wildcats. Swing into the middle, right to the back row. Swings, and she swings right to the back row of the Lancers, and it goes straight down. Point to the Wildcats for this wild match. It is 7-7. Little rally going, little tip, and blocked by Taylor Williams. Ella Norris back to serve. Lancers up by 1. And overpass, and Lauren Scheffler takes advantage of it and puts it right back down. Lancers up 9-7. And the ball goes wide. Point, Wildcats. Nora Mannion is back to serve. Ball hits the back. Ball went up, hit the ceiling, went down. Point, Wildcats. 9-9, tied. Middle set, and ball swung really deep and no touch. So point to Wildcats and timeout to Lancers. So the score is Lancers 9, Wildcats 10, and we will be right back. And the timeout is over, and the Lancers have 9 and the Wildcats have 10. The set only goes to 15, so it's very close. And big block on the opposing side. 14, Angelina Hemingway. Point, Wildcats, they're up 11-9. Tip to the back, out to the pin. Big block. That was a lift, I thought. The other people are screaming. And ball goes out. The entire team is jumping up and down for the Wildcats. And timeout again for the Lancers, so that now the score is Lancers 9, Wildcats 12, and we will be right back. Back to the match. 5th set. Wildcats are up 12-9, and Wildcats are serving. Goes to the middle, big block, set, and just touches it over to the side of the Lancers. Ball goes down. Score is 13-9. Wildcats are up. Big lot of blocking. Big block. Big pickup. Big block by the Lancers. That was Sammy Franco and Lauren Scheffler. It's a blocking duel, and now we have back to serve is Erica Giovanardi. Middle, big block. Oh, but touch of the net. Touch of the net by the Lancers. That would be Sammy Franco. So match point, it's 14-10. Wildcats. Nice pass, outside set, big block, and lots of blocking, and no touch of the net. So point goes to the Lancers, and now we have Sammy Franco, the junior, serving. Ball goes deep, no touch. I think the Wildcats were hoping for a touch, but it was not, no touch. All right, more timeouts, this time on the Wildcats. They're up 14-12. We'll be right back. Sammy Franco back to serve. Ball is almost broken play everywhere. Ball, flying bodies. And ball picked up on the Lancer side, outside, and blocked continually. Try to hit that corner. Ball goes up, deep, big rally. Goes to the pin on the outside and tooled her. The set and match is over. The Wildcats win 15-12. The producer-director is Josh Young. One of the cameramen, Jacob Peterson, Breen Wen, and Robin Frank. A special thanks to St. Francis High School. And your announcer, that would be me, Ann Martin. Go Giants. Thanks for watching.